Hi, a little over a year ago I tested the Dreame L10 Ultra, the little brother to the somewhat more advanced L10s Ultra, and with pretty good results too. This here is the successor to the bigger brother L10s Ultra, simply named L10s Ultra Gen 2. So what's new, and is it any good? Well, as for news, the biggest ones are an increased suction power from the L10s Ultra's 5,300 pascals to now a whole of 10,000 pascals on the Gen 2, as well as that one of the mopping pads on the little robot now extends out to be able to mop all the way in next to walls. Other than that, the L10s Ultra Gen 2's functionality is basically the same as its predecessor, including both automatic emptying of dirt into the base station, as well as emptying of dirty mop water and refilling of fresh water from each respective tank in the base station. The base station itself is also capable of drying the mop pads after a finished cleaning session. So a pretty automated cleaning friend, at least in theory, that is. Just like before, the setup is easy and done through Dreame's Dreame Home app. The app is pretty full of different cleaning choices and whatnots, to the point where it can probably get a bit overwhelming if you're not previously used to handling robot vacuum cleaners. Because of the vast different settings, I would also have liked to see some kind of "are you sure that you want to start this cleaning with these settings" message before each cleaning sessions start, just to avoid having to restart everything because you forgot to enable mopping, for example. But otherwise, most settings are actually there, so I can't really complain that much about the app functionality. As for the previously named news, both the increased suction and the kind of mad cute little swinging mop pad really does make a difference to the cleaning results. And as for the actual cleaning results, the L10s Ultra Gen 2 definitely gets a pass. It is not completely without issues though, and to be honest, it's basically the same issues as before that also exists on many other robot vacuum cleaners as well. For example, the little brush can sometimes flick dirt into an already cleaned area where it's then just left. The object detection is also still not perfect. To be honest though, the Gen 2 at least took a lap around the charging cable here before eating it. In this scenario, the old L10 Ultra, for reference, just ran straight over cables and devoured them straight away. These kind of minor obstacles are though actually not my biggest concerns with the L10s Ultra Gen 2, but instead firstly the fact that the robot from time to time does feel a bit confused. Initially it was, for example, not able to make its way back to the base station, and then I had to redo the whole scanning of the apartment for it to eventually find it. There's also been several occasions where the robot, for what I can find no reason for, has just spun around and been driving basically on the spot back and forth for an extra minute here and there, before then continuing to clean. So the AI smartness could definitely use some updates here, especially since the older and cheaper L10 Ultra that I tested before did not have any of these problems, at least not the unit that I tested. Not sure if this is also related to the AI smartness, but sometimes the robot has also been unable to get up on some mats and carpets, like this one here for example, where it seemingly just gives up after a few tries, whilst the robot the next cleaning session has no problem at all with the same mat. So to me this definitely feels more like a software issue rather than a motor power related one, because there's definitely enough oomph in the robot to get up on the mat. However, apart from that though, the actual cleaning results and the app experience with the L10s Gen 2 is fine. Floors gets cleaned, stains fairly effectively removed, and carpets feels fresh after being vacuumed. I am, however, a little bit disappointed in the occasionally confusing navigation, as well as the lack of belief in itself when it comes to rolling up on not even that high mats. Hopefully these things can be solved with coming software upgrades, but right now they do still irritate a bit. Apart from that though, sure, the L10s Ultra Gen 2 definitely leaves the floor cleaner than its predecessor and the mats too, when it gets up on them. Coming in at about $900 though, it is still quite an expensive cleaning companion, and the competition is both fierce and messy in terms of how many very similar models are out there from both Dreame and other manufacturers. But all in all, and with a few software fixes hopefully sorting out the sometimes confused navigation and mat climbing, this is indeed a fair cleaning machine. However, unless you really want the all the way into the edge mopping, I probably wouldn't sell my L10 or L10s to upgrade, at least not right now. Alright, those are my thoughts on the L10s Ultra Gen 2. Please share any of your thoughts or questions in the comments below and I'll do my best to answer them. Thank you for watching. Bye!